We have seen the real-time vision really becoming a new interaction mode I actually don't want to miss, in fact. And all of that started also with OpenAI when they introduced real-time vision as part of the ChatGPT Advanced Voice Mode end of 2024, which you might be able to recognize in the Christmas demo videos I made here. And finally, I can show off my cultural heritage from the Erzgebirge, the Ore Mountains, showing you some Weihnachtspyramiden or Christmas pyramids. But in all seriousness,
it is only for German, not for the British.
You can import them in the UK as well, my friends. But of course, you have to pay tax. But in all seriousness, that is really becoming a useful thing, right? Look at this. It really tells me how to operate it without having to know it before, right? It just taps into the camera feed and sees and provides instructions. Google also followed shortly. Now a product is called Google Gemini Live, and it's pretty nice because you can use it in the browser, mobile, desktop. You have an app for iOS and Android. And the best part is, if you have a recent Android device, it's actually fully integrated here. If you press a button, you get Gemini Live, and I can share even the screen with it. So it can watch my mobile screen and give me instructions in real time. But I'm not here to sell you any Google products, right? I'm actually here to tell about what Reply is doing. And obviously, we're using the Gemini Live API for a solution for a German retail brand where we build an app integration, because we're integrating solutions into applications. And that is now providing helpful repair instructions. And the best part is it also has this e-commerce functionality. So it actually tells you not just only how to repair it, but the goods you would actually need to do this. And you can buy that directly in the app.
So with real-time vision, you can really do fantastic new kind of apps. But yet another visual evolution is underway. And at Reply, we are working on it since a couple of years, as you know. Is what we call the digital humans. Those virtual avatars are increasingly present in business processes, on support and sales processes. And you can see some example that we have done behind of me. And you can realize those with 3D technologies, using MetaHuman, for example, from Unreal, or using simply 3D, bidimensional, generative algorithms in order to produce the same kind of visuals. But the reality about digital humans is trying to mimic, really, with algorithms, lifelike interfaces. Mimic our responsive and engaged capabilities has to do a lot with emotions and connections. That's what we have worked a lot. As you know, we were talking about it also last year, but in the last 12 months, we have done a lot, indeed.
Yes, so affective computing is indeed the next evolution of digital humans, where we bring true emotional responsiveness into these solutions. And like Filippo said, we have shown some of that early sneak peek at Xchange last year. And of course, we have been working much harder on this with this multi-agent solution that has different personalities. And as you can see, the human is basically, the signals of the humans are analyzed, and then a correct emotional response is synthesized, providing also empathy, right? And you can even see it here on the video without the audio. You see the face of the digital humans, a little bit sad, because I told her, actually, I was robbed. And she provides me good instruction, but also emotionally connects to me, right? By the way, the video was recorded at it was recorded at SIGGRAPH, where NVIDIA invited us to show our solution, because we're pioneering this affective computing work and using some animation libraries from NVIDIA Audio to Face 2D. And I think that speaks for the great work the team is doing there.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you're seeing, it's just mimic our capabilities, emotional capabilities. Another capability that we have to mimic is not having just this kind of digital humans becoming and be just passive interfaces. So there is a lot to do for making those digital humans becoming proactive. And not only proactive, also having memory and context capabilities. So you see here now a video in one of our devices that can also experience all of these in the Reply digital paintings, where we mimic the Harry Potter style paintings. And you can have an interaction in real time with the painting. And here you will see that in the second interaction, The painting will recognize Giacomo and will activate the dialogue with Giacomo. So let's see the video.
How are you doing today?
I go to see the H1 test here in the lab, and then I let you know how the tests are going. Okay, so see you in a bit.
Sounds great, Giacomo. Good luck with the H1 test. I'll be here when you're ready to share how it went.
Okay.
See you soon.
Okay, so the boss has fallen down. So we need a little bit of refinement here, or we can go back. Okay.
Hey, Giacomo. How did the H1 test go in the lab?
So the H1 test was 0.5% good and half not. We need a little bit more of fix during the carry of the package. So see you later with another update. I need a little bit more time, I think.
Hi, Giacomo. It sounds like you're working through some challenges with the test. No worries. Take your time to make the necessary adjustments. If you need any assistance or have questions later, feel free to reach out. Looking forward to your update.
Thank you so much.
All right. Hi, Giacomo is actually there. All right. Yeah, definitely make sure to try this one out here in Munich, but also in London, and even without a text. So try this one in London as well. It's pretty awesome. Another form of our digital human backend that we're using is with a physical human, or a physical humanoid social robot, to be more precise. And you might also remember Amika when we showed her last year here on stage, but she has been super popular with our clients. They're super interested in it, and also has been used at many events, in fact. And yeah, she's probably coming back from a kind of a European tour now. We're wondering when will she get kind of a frequent flyer bonus program, because she has been a lot of planes recently. Last week at SAP's own Sapphire event in Madrid, where we showed an SAP Service Cloud integration. A couple of weeks before that, also with our friends of Vodafone at Europe's largest marketing event, OMR, where we showcased that solution, which was also very popular among attendees. And again, you can try this one also, the facial expressive game that was developed also in the expo area on the top floor at the Physical AI. You know what, Filippo, I kind of feel like this late night TV salesman now, like telling everyone go to the expo.
Yeah, I would say that more or less you are.
Thank you.